I'm rusty. I'm rusty, so forgive me. I'm rusty. I haven't done this in so long. I almost forgot what I was doing. What's up, everybody? It is me, Doggie Diamond's back after a much needed break. So I'm back. Make sure you log on to doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Log on, doggydiamondsnofilter.com, where you can hear the audio version of the podcast as well as catch up on any videos you might have missed. doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Also, we still doing this, so yo, for only $100, I could promote your content on my Twitter, my Facebook, my Insta stories, my YouTube community, my Threads accounts, and for additional $100, you can make it on the front page of Doggie Diamonds TV. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Must be Cash App ready. Allow 2 to 3 days for delivery. Let's go. I'm back. I'll be here for a while. I'm not going nowhere. I'm back. I'm gonna be here for a little while, so get re-used to me. Y'all got fat while I was away. So I'm back. I'm back. I will be back on the nightly basis again. So for all y'all that was happy that I was gone, I'm back. Shout out to everybody who stayed down. Of course, the music is produced by me. Of course. I'm well rested. Feel great. I appreciate y'all. See everybody in the building. The regulars is here. But I'm here. Let's go. All right, let's go. It's really him. Oh, it wouldn't be the same without these. Hold on. Now I'm here. What's up, y'all? What's going on, man? How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody is well. Hopefully everybody's in good health and happiness. As for me, I've been chilling. I had to take some time off. I took about 60 days off. I sat on my couch and did absolutely nothing. I ain't go to the gym. I didn't do nothing. But I did work on some music. I did some things, but for the most part, I just took a break from this whole social media, YouTube thing. I just needed time off, doing it for so long, 17 years straight. I just took some time off. So for those who stayed down, for those who was hitting me up, asking me where I've been, what's up and all that, I appreciate y'all. Y'all the reason why I came back, because y'all was just overwhelming, just saying to me, yo, man, you got to come back. I'm like, oh, God, can't I just go away in peace? But y'all wouldn't let me, so I appreciate y'all. I've been seeing a lot of y'all out there doing great things, and that's what it is. Yeah, I ain't go to the gym. I didn't do nothing. I was just chilling. So I appreciate the super chats. King of the Blend, shout out to you. Shout out to Reggie T. I see y'all. So, what a time to be in hip hop, right? One of our favorite topics. I mean, we could talk about different things, but hip hop is our favorite thing to talk about when we're in the culture. We talk about other things as well, but hip hop, what a time. Shout out to Will Sully. I'm about to promote this kid named Will Sully. Fire. He produces and he raps fire. Shout out to Will Sully. He got a song out with DB Alias Christ, produced by my brother Tydro. Fire. So stay tuned for that. Shout out to Chancellor, the bald-head Jadakiss. I got an interview with him coming out. Shout out to Eric Sermon. Got an interview with him coming out. I've been working behind the scenes, but I just been behind the scenes, just really chilling and just relaxing. Drake and Kendrick. That's what everybody wants to know. Everybody want to hear my perspective. Many people have been asking me, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Oh, man. So should we go through the timeline? Because I don't think many people know what the timeline is, what's the origin of a lot of their issues and where did it start from? So if I may, let me go through the timeline and catch y'all up on where you think it might have started or where it came from. So if I may, let me go through the timeline. Do not look at my tabs and laugh because I am tab banned. I multitask, so I go through many different tabs. So Drake is very protected too. I want y'all to know. So if you are a content creator, you have to be careful how you speak about him on YouTube because they will not monetize you. I know it firsthand. So even if you say things about him, if you post things about him, they'll remove it. It's that serious when it comes to him. He's very, very, very well protected. I told y'all that before, but it's real. It's real. So the Associated Press picked it up. I mean, there's so many websites. It's all over the internet. And they're saying the biggest beefs. I think we should remove the beef word because I can't see these dudes seeing each other fighting. This doesn't give me any indication that they would see each other and really get it on or entourages would clash. I mean, I'm not, both of them I'm pretty sure both of them have real guys around them or crashes or whatever the case may be, but I don't see this going in. They did get a little personal. They've done records together. But it was a clapping at Drake Mansion that probably had nothing to do with Kendrick, but of course he's going to get blamed during this time. So Kendrick Lamar, many people love Kendrick Lamar, and he gained a lot of notoriety from the Control verse, as we know. A lot of people in New York, where I'm from, were upset because he said he the king of New York, but he actually was quoting somebody else. But some people be operating off of slow gases, so they don't know. They be like, "Oh, he dissed New York." You know how we are with our city. Oh, he dissed New York. He dissed New York. But truth be told, more people in New York diss New York than outsiders do, and we're gonna have that conversation one day. I had it, but I'm gonna have it in depth at a later date. But Kendrick always let it be known that he wanted to rap. He wanted to be in competition with others. He didn't want to be, he didn't want to have peers. He wanted to be the best. And as a rapper, I feel like you should want to be the best. You shouldn't want to have peers. You should, Jay-Z thought he's the best. Biggie thought he was the best. Tupac, everybody feels like they're the best. But for some reason, when Kendrick says it, many people get a little upset. So J. Cole bowed out too, and many people are, saying, they respect it and all that. I didn't respect it. So if you want to know my perspective, I thought it was weird for you to throw shots and say all this stuff and then just be like, I apologize. But seeing where it went, maybe J. Cole had some things that he didn't want unearthed. So he just bowed out, shout out to him. So in October of 2023, J. Cole perhaps accidentally reignited the beef on First Person with Drake. He rapped, "Love when they argue about who's the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot? Is it Aubrey or me?" Referencing Lamar and Drake's birth name, Aubrey Graham. "We the big three like we started the league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali." That's what J. Cole said. They all looked at it as the big three. I beg to differ, but I'm not mad at nobody. So Kendrick Lamar did a song with Future, Metro Boomin. They have projects, and Kendrick Lamar started in response, because see, people would think that he started like with Drake, even though they've been throwing subliminals, but he responded, "The big three is just big me." So he references Drake 2023 album For All the Dogs and also compares himself to Prince and Drake to Michael Jackson. Prince outlived Mike Jack. J. Cole soon releases a response, 7-minute drill, and then he apologizes. So we gotta just take J. Cole out of this. Then Drake did push-ups, and they're leaking the records through streamers, which is cool because you're going to reach more people at once. I truly like the traditional way of releasing it to the DJs. I think now that DJs became personalities, so there really isn't any DJs no more, like the Flex, the Clues, that used to break the diss records. Rest in peace, K-Slay is no longer here. P Cutter Street Wars don't exist no more. So now the diss records are being released in real time. So he did push-ups. He dissed a lot of people on push-ups. He went at Future, Metro Boomin, Rick Ross, The Weeknd. We'll talk about Ross in a minute. And us in the culture, when somebody does a diss record, we're like, where you at? You got to respond immediately. Kendrick didn't respond. So we was sitting there like, what the hell is going on? So he released that on April 13th. Then on April 24th, Drake made another diss record called Tailor Made. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Y'all could get mad at me. I like Tailor Made. I liked it, although I know it's AI, but I understood what he was doing. That's my favorite beat out of everything. Just me personally. Some of the other beats are dope, but I like Tailor Made is more of my style of beat. I thought if you listen to it in headphones, don't listen to it in your computer speakers. Listen to it in some nice headphones or your car. If you got a nice system, it's kind of dope. But he used Tupac and Snoop AI. Tupac I understood because Snoop is alive, but Tupac is deceased. So in doing that, I understood what he was doing. He was using Tupac and Snoop as a pick me up to Kendrick, like, yo, where you at? You got to get at him. You got to save the West Coast. So I understood that. Although I think he should have did Tupac and Eazy-E. That might have been ill. Snoop woke up like, what happened? What, I know he's playing stupid, but, Snoop be snooping. Yeah, so it is, then Tupac estate wanted to sue Drake for doing it. So he didn't run with the record. But I actually like that joint because Tupac was rapping in Drake style, so was Snoop. But what they were saying was, get at him. We prepping you up as the savior of the West Coast, so you the West Coast. See, and that's where the West Coast kind of got into it from Drake doing that to me. So when people be like, yo, why the West Coast? That's what started it. He used Tupac. He did the Tailor Made freestyle. So that's my favorite beat. Then finally, everybody was going crazy on Twitter, aka X. So if you hear me say X, I'm talking about Twitter because it's now called X. People were going crazy. He not responding. He's scared, blah, blah, blah. April 30th, the day before April Fool's. I think it's 30. I think it's 30 days. I don't know, but he hit with Euphoria. It was mixed reviews with Euphoria. Some people liked it. Some people was like, yeah, but he clowned Drake in that, talked about him being, racially confused, being a bad parent, using Tupac AI. It was cool. People like Euphoria. With Kendrick, it's so many meanings to what he does, though. It's a lot of meanings to what he does. So Euphoria had, a double entendre, which people are just learning what a double entendre means, or a triple entendre. But that just means entendre is something that can mean two different things, but it's like the same word that has many meanings, or the same reference that can be looked at from different perspectives. That's what entendre is. So when him saying euphoria is a state that you can be in. Also, Drake was the executive producer of the HBO series Euphoria. Then May 3rd, he came right back, no Puffy, called 616 in LA. Now the breakdown which I love. I love this record too because it was just Al Green. It just reminded me of the music that my brother MC8 and who was AWAX, Kane, and Old Dog was riding around in Menace playing that right before they put in that work. So it just reminded me of that movie. But I just, who don't love Al Green, So, he was again, going into talking about Drake, saying little stuff, but he was very methodical of how he dropped the disses because he was saying stuff in different records, and people were breaking down the 616 in LA, saying it had different meanings. Tupac it was like 80. People was coming up with stuff like, yo, man, at 616 this morning, it's crazy, man. 616, I ate my cereal. 616 in the morning or 616 at night. I took a nap or I got they was just making up stuff after a while. But that also had different meanings. Then Drake responded with Family Matters, where Drake got very, very personal as Kendrick started to get personal about his relationship with his fiance, how he might have clunked her and, messing with other chicks. Also, him saying, they don't live together. So when Drake opened the door to Family Matters, Meet the Grams comes out the next day. The very next day. And that got a little spooky. This when it got a little spooky, because on Meet the Grams, the way he was rapping, this is where he says Drake allegedly has a secret daughter. He talks to Drake's mother. In this record, talks to Drake's son, to the daughter. It was very, very... This was very, very creative, very, very, again, methodical. That's the word that I want to use when in reference to Kendrick Lamar. It's very, very methodical, very like, oh, this shit thought out, So as people were rushing him to do a diss record, he was thinking this out. So, he does Meet the Grams, which was just like, when people are saying, but if he doesn't really have a daughter, it's fake. And then later on, he does Not Like Us. And that's when shit hit the fan. Because Not Like Us, we're gonna come back to Not Like Us. But Drake, after that, released The Heart Part 6. Which is dope. Which is dope. Beat Changes was dope. But by that time, Drake sounded a little tired. He sounded like Not Like Us might have got me. And going back to Not Like Us, shit kind of blew up. It's a big record. It's a big record, and it's all over the place. People are crip walking to it. People are blood walking to it. People are doing everything. I seen white people dancing to it. It's just a big record. Very big record. He pulled a back-to-back on Drake. He did a Drake to Drake. So with Meek Mill, when he did the Meek Mill and made a dance song, when he made a record that people would play for years, that dun, 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 you just like, oh shit. So that was kind of like, that's big. The West Coast is united. Yo, I seen Crips and Bloods together. I seen dudes in each other's face like, yo. Then they hear, dun, 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 and they like, I'm going to get back at you. Wow. I would never expect somebody to do a dance diss record that is so global now. Like it over yo ho. It's just so many ways we could go with that makes that such a big record. I seen people riding past in the car playing it. But the most underrated thing in this diss between the 20 verses, because remember, 1 minute Drake was looking like Thanos, and he took all the ring stones, the fire stones, and then randomly you just hear Ross. I like Ross record too. I ain't gonna lie. I think Rick Ross could rap his ass off. So listen, this dude, Ross called him BBL Drizzy. Now, it is a lot of artists male artists, that got their body done. I know a lot of them personally, but I ain't gonna call them out, but it's a lot more than you think. And it's a lot more that you be like, wow. So what Drake did he's not alone in that. Many guys are doing it. And then that other weight loss Ozempic thing, they taking whatever. But I knew it was different when Metro Boomin made a diss beat. Who makes a diss beat? This diss beat is so infectious that every now and again, I'll sit there randomly and say, BBL Drizzy, BBL Drizzy. Am I the only one who do that? Like, sometimes I just be sitting there minding my business. I be playing the game. And I just be, BBL Drizzy, BBL Drizzy. What did this beat and this what did this do to me? Like, it's in my brain. So this dude made a diss beat and it's hot. And I be minding my business. I be chilling, minding my business. And then I just go, BBL Drizzy, BBL Drizzy. Like, yo, what the fuck happened? How did this enter my mind? What the fuck did this do to me? I wish I never heard that. Because I wake up in the morning, I don't even answer the phone. You don't even be like, yo, hello. You be like, BBL, yo, whoa, all right, get out of my head. I seen somebody riding past yesterday playing BBL Drizzy. I'm like, yo. And then you play the shit and the beat, you just like, hold up. It sound a little dope. So for the winner, this is not beef. This is not the craziest back and forth in hip hop to me. I think it was a lot of records. I think with other people, we had Nas, Jay-Z, where they didn't do 10 records apiece. They did 4 big records because people go to Nas Ether, but I like the Stillmatic freestyle better. I think that's the best. Diss where he rhymed to Rock Him Paid in Full. I like that. But we got Ether, the Stillmatic freestyle. We got Takeover, Super Ugly, and then we got Shots. This is just been they just did a lot of disses. And people are saying Kendrick won. The perception is that Kendrick won. Not Like Us is such a crossover big record. We would have to give it to him because of that. But this is what it did for Drake. He went pound for pound with a top elite lyricist and actually did stuff where people wanted Kendrick to respond. So for Drake, who in many people's eyes is not a lyricist, he has ghostwriters, for all the criticism that he has, this actually helped him, in my opinion. This actually helped Drake because he sparred with him. And we got to give him respect for that. We got to give him respect that he's the most streamed artist in history. He's probably one of the biggest crossover artists. But he actually took time to rap with somebody that he's not even supposed to be in the room with. Because like Inner City Organized said, people would think that was J. Cole that would be doing that. But Drake took it and did it. So we got to give him respect for that. As far as the allegations, as far as all the other stuff, hey, man, it's hard out here. But I would say at least he rapped. At least he attempted. At least he did something that we didn't think he would be able to do. So I give him credit. I give him credit for that. But did he lose? Yes, he lost. But you know, it's all perception. That's the thing about the culture. I think we all can have an opinion. We all can have thought. And this is why we're talking. This is the first live that I came back and did because it dominated my damn timeline. I was in the damn gym because I've been back in the gym for 11 days. And when I was in the gym, it was this girl in the gym because she know what I do. And she was like, so what do you think about Kendrick and Drake? I'm like, oh my God, this is out of control. Like, this is out of control. So this is a great time. A lot of content creators are making a lot of money from covering it. So salute to them. Also, Kendrick did something that's very, 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 very dope. All the people that were reacting to his music, as Drake, you can't really react to his music. I'm telling you, you can't really post them. You can't do a lot of stuff. Kendrick took all the restrictions from people who were reacting and let everybody eat. Man, that's so damn dope. Like that's dope. So Kendrick didn't forget about the little people, the people who create content, the people who create commentary for a living. So that was dope. Shout out to Kendrick for that. I definitely, he won because of that too. So he just says so much about him on that on that Not Like Us, call him a colonizer, call him all types of stuff. And it raised different conversation. It's definitely making people talk about race and what's black and, you know, who's black and if you have a one parent. You know, it raised conversation, which hip hop used to do. And the fact that it did it now and Vlad jumped out there and caught a stray, but again, we can't talk about them, you know, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah. So then I did see something as Brave Dave said that Kendrick allegedly stole some of them raps from battle rappers. You know, it's a bunch of borrowing, but again, yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Kendrick for that though. He fed people and people were making life-changing money. So I gotta say, Kendrick won. Based off of Not Like Us, based off the reaction. Like when the record gets that reaction, it's real. Drake was out of line for Drake was out of line for the Zimmerman line, and as well as you rap like you trying to free the slaves. I didn't really. That was stupid. Like your daddy should have called you and said, "Hey Drake, you know his fucking mustache and shit. You know Drake's father got that wild mustache." He should have called you like, "Hey Drake, I don't think that's a good idea, son." He should have did that, because when you said that, bro, you lost everybody with that. So for you artists who want to make diss records, be careful, because the people could turn on you. The people could turn on you. But I'm happy to be back on YouTube. I took a much needed break. I'm saying his pops got that mustache straight up. His shit like this. His shit serious. Like he got that Yosemite Sam. So I appreciate y'all, man. Like you know, the funniest thing about this culture that we in, rarely do we feel appreciated, some of us. And the appreciation and the support that I got in my absence let me know that I am a person that people do care about, and it just mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? But as y'all know, I'm a Black American man, and I'm starting to take a lot of stuff personal. That the way many people are coming into this culture, treating us in the culture. I love all Black people, but we're gonna have to start getting a little hey Rashida from Target, what's up? We're gonna have to start we gonna have to start having a very serious conversation. Gonna have to start having a very serious conversation, because it's getting a little weird. And I personally got attacked a lot on Twitter and I keep saying Twitter, Twitter. I'm saying Twitter, man. I mean, I ain't calling nothing no X. But it's so much to unpack with this. There's so much to talk about. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Maybe I'm over it. I don't want to hear no more. I'm over it. I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear no more. I'm over it. No more diss records, please. The game, I don't know what the game is doing. The game just diss Rick Ross. Fuck is that about? I mean, Kendrick just united the whole West Coast. And then the game jumps out and disses Rick Ross with a bunch of shit we already knew about Rick Ross, that he already knew about Rick Ross, but still did records with him when he knew all the stuff, and then just saying it. The game, the thing about him is that he could rap and he picks good music, so we'll listen, but I don't think Rick Ross should respond. But I said, though, on Twitter, if you follow me, I said it was two people that anytime something is going on in the culture, it's two people who always jump out and gotta be seen. I said Jim Jones and The Game. If you follow me on X, I said them two last week, and then like clockwork, Jim Jones. Like clockwork, The Game. You can't make this up. So every time something is going on in the culture, they sit back and say, damn, how could everybody talking about them, how could they talk about me? I don't like it. But I appreciate y'all, man. Damn. We got a lot to talk about. So we gonna go through it. We're gonna keep going. Shout out to my partner Big Steel and MC8, the Gangster Chronicles. They just did Drink Champs. I was supposed to be there that day, but I got caught up doing some other stuff. So I was supposed to be on that episode of Drink Champs, but MC8 finally got there. We've been working behind the scenes to get MC8 from LA to Miami. So MC8 and my partner Big Steel, I'm so glad that that's my brother, and I'm so happy that y'all get to see and hear him finally. Shout out to Glasses Malone, that's the bro. Man, I just been having a lot of fun behind the scenes. I've been playing my game. I've been, living life and just really chilling. But, before I go, I just, I always got to leave y'all with something. This would be like the Jerry Springer final thought. In life, if you ever feel, I don't want to use the word burnt out because we're forced to work. So you have to get up and work every day or you don't eat. That's how it is for me. But, I heard some people say I was broke, I needed money, whatever the case may be. I took 60 days off. So how broke could I be? And if you follow me, Anyway, I took time to chill and was able to put a lot of things in perspective of what it is that I'm doing and prioritizing what I needed to do opposed to what I want to do. And I just really chilled, really, really chilled. Stayed out the way. I could have gone live at any time. I could have did many things, but I didn't. Because I just needed to understand what I was doing. And I seen a lot, I heard a lot, and I just was observed. Sometimes I wanted to jump in bad, but I said, no, just chill. And the end of April is, my sister's birthday is April 29th. My mother's birthday is April 1st. And my sister passed away, and then I found a picture of my sister at my mother's gravesite. So it was just, it's very weird. Very, very weird. So I said, I'm going to come back in May. I said, I'm going to come back in May. And I just waited. I sat it out. Y'all last seen me around my birthday, February 25th. I think I went live like the 26th. And then I chilled. And I sat on the couch, literally. I did nothing. And it felt good. I didn't have to get up and check the YouTube. And I didn't have to do none of that. I didn't have to edit. And then I slowly but surely, maybe like 2 weeks of chilling, started getting back in, going out and doing stuff. And this is, I know what I need to do. Shout out to Charlemagne. Damn, where's my phone at? Oh yeah, listen, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But I could talk to y'all all day, as y'all know, but I'm not. We going to this is just to start the train. But I've been working on other stuff to make this stuff bigger, better, stronger, faster. So get ready for me. I'm going to hit you with lies, but I also got a lot of content to put out there. So I appreciate y'all, man, for just rocking with me all these years. I was at the Black Effect Festival. That was in Atlanta. I went to Atlanta to check that. You know what I'm saying? So I've been out and about. Got some other stuff that I'm going to do soon. Y'all going to see me do some other major things. But that's it. So, man, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the Super Chat gang. Shout out to everybody who sent a Super Chat. I'm telling y'all, this is not the last time I'm going to be on. I might come back tonight. I don't know, but I did the gym for a little while. I got to go back. I was in here just living life and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I got music. I got a lot going on. And man, I appreciate y'all. So until next time, I am Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. Shout out to the 100 people who unsubscribed. You was not needed. I'm glad that you left. Shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to all the people that's going to show love. And I don't see something on here too, because y'all was supposed to pop up on the screen when you hit the super chat, but we'll fix that. So with that, y'all see I got a new intro. I got a new outro as well. So I'll see y'all later. Yo, shout out to my moderators in the building. Shout out to King Ra. I see y'all. I see Unseen, but Well Heard, Lambert, UK, Frank White. Yo, all of y'all, I see y'all. I'll be back tonight, man. I got to come back tonight now. And see, now y'all force my hand. Now y'all going to make me OD, go live like four or five times a day. Kelly Mills in the building. Yo, until next time.